2x10 blocking is required on the outside edges for a 2-board wide picture frame 2x12 along the house. Use a 2x6 for a single perimeter board installation. The solid blocking is installed tight against the inside of the rim joist around the outer edges of the deck. Once the solid blocking is in place, measure and mark where the interior deck boards will end, as they will be installed first. For a 2-board wide picture frame, measure 8 5/8 inches from the outside edge of the framing, 3 inches for a single perimeter board. Along the house, this dimension is 10 1/8 inch, 4 1/2 inches for a single perimeter board. Draw a line at this mark. If you are covering your fascia, subtract the thickness of your fascia covering from these dimensions. If using Genovations deck boards to cover the fascia as recommended, the measurement from the outside edge of the framing to the mark is 7 5/8 inches, 2 inches for a single perimeter board. Install the interior deck boards, ending them flush with this pencil line. Secure the deck boards at each joist using Genovations number 8 by 1 1/4 inch screws. Double screw the ends of the boards into the solid blocking, placing 1 screw in the slot and 1 directly through the screw flange. All screws must be straight and tight. For a 2-board wide picture frame, measure 5 3/8 inches from the end of the interior installed deck boards and mark a line. Install vinyl shims flush on either side of this line. Tack the shims down with small nails so they will stay in place. For a single perimeter board, place 1 shim flush with the ends of the interior decking. Place the inside perimeter board on top of the shim with the edge of the screw flange flush with the pencil line between the 2 shims. The inside perimeter board should cover the ends of the interior deck boards. Secure with Genovations deck screws every 16 inches through the screw flange and shim. Place a second fastener between the I-beam from underneath, directly through the solid blocking with 2-inch deck screws. Be sure to hold down the perimeter boards while securing. Place the 2-inch screws every 16 inches. If you are unable to fasten from underneath, secure through the top surface of the perimeter board with stair plugs. Be careful not to over-tighten the screws. Once the inside perimeter boards have been secured, install the outside board. This is a regular deck board with the screw flange cut off. Secure using stair plugs into the outside rim joist between the I-beams. Place a fastener every 16 inches. Be sure to leave a minimum 3/8 inch gap around any solid object such as railing posts or walls. A single perimeter board is placed 3/8 of an inch from the ends of the interior boards. It should cover the ends of the interior decking and rest on top of the single shim. Secure with 2 fasteners every 16 inches, 1 stair plug into the outside rim joist between the I-beams, and 1 from underneath directly through the solid blocking with 2-inch deck screws. If you cannot fasten from underneath, place 2 stair plugs through the top surface between the I-beams. At the corners of the deck, we recommend square cutting the ends of the boards. Due to expansion and contraction, we do not recommend using a miter cut. If your deck is longer than the perimeter board, you will need to butt perimeter boards end to end. To help manage gapping at the butt joint during changing temperatures, we recommend the following. Use a shim under the perimeter boards to bridge the butt joint 12 inches in either direction. Spread a generous amount of Genovations joint adhesive, DW745, on top of the installed shim, 12 inches in both directions. Lay the perimeter boards tight together on top of the bed of adhesive and fasten as previously directed. Make sure to secure the perimeter board quickly before the adhesive dries. Finish the outside edges of the deck by using Genovations C-channel or trim strip. Cover the edge of the overhanging deck, securing the C-channel to the bottom side of the decking with Genovations number 8 by 3/4 inch screws. Place the screws in the center of the slots provided.